Well, I have a wonderful electronic invention I want you to see.
It looks something like this.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to the morning show. That's the final morning show that you'll be watching from home, because this is it. You guys coming back on Monday, which we are really excited about. So at the moment, we are doing our week of worship with junior school called Flow Week. So that's why we have a different background. That's why I'm dressed a bit sparkly today. It's because it's the theme for it.
I was going to say, where's your fluoro?
No, it's glitter and fluoro. That's the theme.
Good that all day.
Oh yeah, you can see it. Sparkle. But we are so excited to have Janelle here this morning. So good morning, Janelle.
Good morning. Happy to be back.
Yeah, very happy to have you here. And we wanted to have a conversation about sharing some maybe some tips, some thoughts, some maybe some help in how to transition back to school life on campus.
Yep.
So, do you want to just kick us off with what's been going on?
So it's really normal if you're feeling kind of mixed feelings about coming back. I think we all probably have as well. Been, quite excited to see everyone and reconnect, but also a little bit hesitant because, things are still kind of not as they have been and what we've known before, and it will look a little bit different. I guess this week and last week I've been talking to lots of students, and there's a few themes coming out as to why they're nervous about coming back. Yeah. One is feeling like they're really behind with their learning and academically. I know a lot of students have really struggled to log into class, and even when they have logged into class, feeling like they're not motivated, they're struggling to keep up, they really miss having the teacher keeping them accountable in the classroom. So,
which probably goes to show how much we value as a society. We value face-to-face. We value being in community, and we're not made to live on screens.
That's right.
Totally. Cool.
And lots more distractions at home as well. And so what I've said to students is that other students are saying exactly the same thing. So often we'll feel like we're the only ones feeling a certain way, particularly because others might be wearing that mask and looking like they're going well and coping, and actually they share those same feelings internally as well. So just reassuring everyone that your teachers are really understanding, and they know that it's been tough, and they're going to be accommodating of kind of people being at all ends of kind of that journey with learning whilst being at home. So that's definitely one thing that's come up. Yeah.
So when you're coming back, sorry to interrupt, when you're coming back, know that the state of mind that you might be in is also a common
It's very common, and that the teachers are supportive, and they're going to help you back on that journey.
That's cool. Very good to know.
That is all I was going to say.
Oh.
I just reckon, maybe the way you're feeling, like the percentage of people feeling that is so high.
Yeah.
And so we're maybe all in this together is one thing that can help you pull yourself out of that slump if you're feeling a bit of a slump.
Yeah.
Because even I'm feeling that, genuinely. And it kind of feels like the Monday is going to be like first day of the year.
Yes.
It's been such a long break, kind of.
And students are really nervous about reconnecting face-to-face, particularly students who might be a little bit more nervous or anxious in a larger group setting with lots of people coming back, and there is going to be an energy, and there is going to be an excitement, and it is going to feel pretty full on, I think, on that first day back. And so I guess what I'd suggest to students who are feeling nervous about reconnecting with their peers is maybe just have a couple of things in the back of your mind that might be some conversation starters. How was your weekend? We're coming back on a Monday. How was your weekend? What did you get up to?
Questions.
Questions.
Some questions.
Have a couple of questions, like think Mr. Brown he always has a couple of questions for those social moments, and it makes him like one of the funnest guys to be around.
Yeah. It can just alleviate some of that stress about, well, what am I going to say and how am I going to keep that conversation going? And sometimes if we don't get much back, we might have to say, well, this is what I got up to on the weekend. You know, I got dragged along to Grandma's, 90th, or I got to go surfing, and
Boy, that sounds amazing. Do you reckon Grandma's going to be able to have her 90th on this weekend? Maybe. Good luck to your grandma, everybody.
So just having those scripts and just some questions ready, and we've all got something in common, which is that we've been in lockdown. Asking how'd you go? What did you get up to? Did you manage to get out and go for a walk or use that buddy bubble and stuff like that?
I think that's also a great life skill, is to always just have a couple of questions that you are your go-to when making conversation, because it is really important to be listening to other people and not just get in our own zone. So okay, cool. So have some questions. Know that you are not alone, that you are in and amongst, our whole community right now is feeling what you're feeling, going through what you're going through. And there's also been some nerves around coming back, not necessarily because it's school, but because there's going to be a lot of people back in one place.
So I've had students definitely raising that they're concerned just on that COVID level around, are people going to be respectful of socially distancing? I like my personal space at the best of times, but I'm very conscious during this sort of pandemic that I need that space really respected. And I've just been reassuring the students that I'm talking to that are raising this, that we've really got some good sort of tools that we've been using under our belt. Like, we're used to mask wearing. We're used to keeping distance in the community. So hopefully a lot of students would be bringing those tools into the school environment. And just to reassure students that the school is following all of the procedures around what we need to do to keep a school safe. If you're feeling anxious about that, that would be absolutely normal.
And what about just reassuring people that, there are times, like if you're outside, that if you don't have to wear a mask, but people still choose to wear a mask, like it's up to you. Like you have that choice. Whereas instead of feeling like you don't have to wear a mask, kind of take it off, because there have been those conversations around where if some people want to wear a mask the whole day, that's actually their choice. So has there been any kind of questions around?
Not really. I think people are pretty comfortable with the mask wearing. Myself, I sometimes struggle keeping up with what the new rules are, and so I have been wearing a mask all the time outside, and I notice that other people aren't. But I'm just like, I'm not sure what the rule is, so I'm just going to wear my mask. So it's really
people drink, take their mask off, take a drink, put it back on, put it back on, and so everyone's. And
that's okay. It's whatever you're comfortable with. You need to be looking after
I've
yourself in terms of your self-care.
Is it okay to cut a hole in it and just drink through a straw through your mask? No. So that's
the other day
that's the only no on the show.
The other day I was holding a drink with a straw, and I kept trying to drink it, but I was wearing my mask and my other hand was full, so I just had to hold my drink until I could put something down. I was like, why can't I drink this? And then I was like, I'm so used to wearing a mask that
I'll tell you what you shouldn't do. That maybe if you're meant to be wearing a mask, don't try and eat a minty or a fantail, because it makes your mask come down. I don't know, more than any other lolly. Trust me.
That'll be an experiment now. Everyone's going to try.
Everyone's going to try the minty. Eat a minty with a mask without taking it off.
Without your nose showing. Good luck.
Well, we are just about out of time. Is there any final thoughts that we can, or just encouragement that we want to leave you with as you're coming back on Monday? We're looking forward to it, by the way. I know there's a lot of anxiety and nerves and fears, but it's a good thing to see you guys again. So we are definitely looking forward to that. Anything you want to say?
I would say just to reduce some stress, maybe just start preparing on Sunday. You know, getting your school books ready, whatever you got to pack in your bag, maybe even getting your lunch ready in the fridge so you just have to grab it out in the morning. Just to alleviate any particular stress, because you're going to be getting used to getting up earlier. So whatever you can do the day before, I would be suggesting to do that.
That's very cool.
That's good.
Any final thoughts?
Just looking forward to seeing all you guys. The school's not the same without you. So
definitely.
It'll be good to have you on the campus somewhere, and I just think it could be a really fun last month.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
I just think that's the vibe we should be chasing as we try to finish the year.
Yeah, finish the year. Very cool. Well, thanks so much for tuning in. We'll say our prayer before we send you off, and we'll ask God to yet again be in this space. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you so much for who you are, and Lord, thank you for being able to provide comfort around these things that we've been talking about. And I pray, Jesus, that you will continue to bring peace into this place, and that we will do what we can to stay safe and know that we're all in this together. We love you, God, heaps, and we ask you to be in the rest of our day. Amen.
Amen.
Thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Janelle, for hanging out with us.
Thank you,
Have
Janelle.
a fantastic day.